Hey, insannies. Hey, stannies. Hey, Team Cocky. It's me, your leader, Annie Letterman. Annie Lederman. I wish it was pronounced Lederman for this moment. It's your Lederman. I'm here for the next episode of Meanspiration. We are sponsored by Girl Rogaine. Wait, I want to redo that. All right. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Meanspiration. Today we are sponsored by Girl Rogaine. Sometimes you just gotta rub it on your tits and grow out your nipple hair. Rogaine.
What is some other stuff that rhymes with, or that helps with hair growth? Like Propecia is one, right?
You pretending like you don't know, that's hilarious. That's so
Propecia's
cute.
right.
I mean, that's so cute. You're
No,
pretending you
it's
don't know. Anthony,
No,
oh my
it's
god.
Because Propecia people talk about having dick problems.
Yeah, oh my god. You're incriminating yourself further. Oh my god.
think
Are
I
you a
did
balding
Propecia?
little dick?
I'm
Or
fucking
or
28. Dude, I
pencil
have
dick?
a fucking
I mean,
bro.
this no, I know. Oh my god. You trying to prove it. You know what I meant. Limpy dick. You do have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh, you have cool hair. You do look Haitian. You definitely do not look white.
Haitian.
You definitely look
I don't look
Haitian.
Haitian at all.
You have like
I told
orangey
people that.
features. You have like black man ginger features.
Yeah, I know, but
But do people
Haitian.
say Haitian all the time?
absolutely not even a little bit.
Listen, can I just tell you I'm 9 out of 10 right when I call it a Haitian. When I point a Haitian out, they go, "How'd you know?" And I go, "I have an eye for Haitians." Hey, insannies. Hey, Team Cocky. Hey, Stannies. I'm Annie Letterman, and I'm here on this episode of Meanspiration to tell you we are sponsored by Girl Rogaine. That's right, Grogaine. You rub it on your tits and you grow out your nipple hair. Woo, woo, woo. Cousin it. More like cousin tit. That's promo code TittyFro. Hey, everybody. We're double sorting today. It's like scissoring, but when both of you have one dominant labia. Hey, we're sorting today. It's like scissoring, only when both of you only have one leg. I know a lot of people have been fingered, but have they gotten armed? This is good. I'm good with props. This is my favorite. This is what happens when you take Propecia.
No, you can't hear me.
Don't you like when you hook up with a guy and he's all like, and then you actually go to put it in your puss and it goes, This is literally my life. I can't tell you how many guys haven't gotten it up with me recently. This is why I had to go celibate. You fuckers can't even get your fucking boners hard. What's up with that? Swinging it around like this? Your dick shouldn't be able to swing around like this. If you can do a circle, you're not going in my box, if you know what I mean. But I'm trying to figure out what it is because I try to take it as a compliment. I feel like, honestly, since Rogan, people's boners have gone down. I think they're nervous around me. Honestly, I've met their king. They go, "You've been in a room with my king?" I go, "I have." And he let me do a picture with his sword. And now your sword doesn't work. What's wrong with your fucking sword? Could be my nips. Could be the hair. Sometimes I like to just dread them. Just dread them up, or you do a little spiral braid. And I attach it to my pubes. And then I just have to walk like this around. Now, for the listeners at home, you really got to get on YouTube. This is fucking amazing. I should get the beads at the end. Do you know that I had a rat tail, Anthony? I had a fucking rat tail, bro.
What does that mean?
When I was little, first of all, my mom wanted to be a boy when she was little, and she used to tell me that she always wanted to play baseball, by the way, which leads into one of my most traumatic childhood experiences that we'll get into. This one I don't get molested in. Everybody relax. I know you're mad at hearing about my molestation. Me too. I would like to not think about it, but sometimes you gotta molest people with a little molestation story. You know what I mean? You say no, I keep going. That's how it works. Anyway, my mom said when she was little, she was adopted. So all of her problems are from being like feeling abandoned and adopted. But she had a brother and she always wanted to be a boy. She's like, I always wanted to be a boy. So I put my hair up in a hat. I'd tuck it in. I'd go up to the park with my baseball bat and my mitt. And I'd try to play with the boys. And they'd go, scram, girl, get out of here. She was so upset and she'd run home crying. And I'm like, Mom, did that fucking happen? Or are you making this up because you saw A League of Their Own? Was that a scene of A League of... Like, was Rosie O'Donnell playing you or Madonna? Anyway, so then I joined the boys' baseball team because my mom pretty much set it up that way. She was the coach. She was the president of the league. So, and all she did was talk about it. She wanted to play boys' baseball and she couldn't. So then I'm living in this era when you could. I mean, there was only a few of those girls in our neighborhood. There was one other girl on the boys' baseball team and her name was Lee. Like they gave her a lesbian's name. It's literally the beginning of lesbian. Lee, lesbian. Like her parents just knew what they were doing. But anyway, I don't know who she's with these days, but I can only imagine it's a woman. But I went in not because I had a craving for women's mitts. It's because I wanted one, attention from boys, and two, attention from my mother. So I joined the boys' baseball team and my mom was the coach and she fucking traded me. She traded me from her team. You can't trade in Little League. There's no trading in Little League. I don't know if you knew that. There's no trading in baseball for children. But my mother pulled strings because she was the fucking president of the league. Old York Road Little League, shout out. She traded me. This bitch traded her baby girl. And I was only doing it because she said it was cool. But anyway. So for some reason, why were we talking about this? Anthony's texting. Anthony, you know I absorb my mother's abandonment issues for being... I am the daughter of an adopted person. I can't handle this. Who the fuck were you texting? Someone else? Mm-hmm. I didn't get a text on my phone. I was assuming if you were texting, you were like, I have a note. I don't want to interrupt her. Nothing. Anthony, sorry. It's almost like you're not getting paid for this. You fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I'm going to talk about some controversial topics before our guest gets here because I don't know what her stance is on talking about controversial topics. So let's get into it. I got married on ecstasy. Now, I don't know if anyone else has done that before, but I got married to my Mexican boyfriend. We called him Darky Marky. We is me. It was me. I named him Darky Marky because he was Mexican. And we lived in Santa Fe, New Mexico together. And he was a terrible boyfriend. He cheated on me a bunch. And then one night, we were all at a party. My friend had just been ordained. We were all rolling on ecstasy. It was before it was Molly. I don't know the difference, but it was before it was Molly. And my friend goes, I just got ordained as a minister. Do you guys want to get married? And we were like, yeah, we're high. Sure, that sounds like great. That's so awesome. I was like, this is the worst boyfriend I've ever had. He's cheated on me several times, mostly at work. Unprotected. So annoying. I'm allergic to condoms. When my boyfriends cheat on me, I'm like, this is so dangerous. You get my pussy, that girl's pussy shit. Nasty. Like, it's so gross when they come home and you're allergic to condoms and then some guy comes home with like another girl's like puss. Like, ew. I like banged him all the time. It's so gross. He double dipped, I bet. Ew. Ew. Does that make me a lesbian? I am bi. I'm bi. I've decided I'm bi. Because I used to hook up with the girls in college, you know? We'd make out at a party. Then a guy would notice. And then I'd go, bye, bitch. I'm going to go hook up with this guy. Thanks for helping me get attention. We're going to try that on stage, too. So don't judge me when you hear me try that on stage. It's pretty funny. I mean, Anthony's not laughing. He keeps checking his watch. I'm bothering him. Anyway, so we got married. We were facing each other. It was like some rich guy's house. I had so many rich friends in Santa Fe. I completely forgot this. There were these rich people's houses we would just go to do cocaine and drugs. And I worked as a go-go dancer at this bar. And I dated the bartender, Mark, Darky Marky. And nice guy. We reconnected later on in life. But anyway, so we had I have pictures. I'll actually post pictures on the Meanspiration podcast Instagram of this because, and maybe you can flash a picture up here, but he was Mexican and cute. He had like his hair, whatever. You guys don't care. But we got married and my vows were, is this real? I started to panic. I was like, wait, is this fucking real? What am I doing? This is the worst boyfriend I've had in my entire life. I'm going to be married to this fucking asshole. And so then we never signed anything. So I don't think I'm married, but there is a chance. Who knows? Maybe I'm Annie Medina. Anne Frances Medina. It has a ring. But so that guy later on, he reconnected. He cheated on me with this girl, this really ugly girl from his work. And my payback was that I sent him an email. He moved to LA from New Mexico. So I was like, whatever, we're breaking up anyway. But I was so mad that I found out he had cheated on me again because I already caught him. This is how I caught him. I do not snoop through phones. I'm not a snoopy person. It's not my business. It only hurts me. I trust people. I'm trusting. Maybe that makes me an idiot. But I do tend to trust people. So we were all into each other and I would send him these cute little, I remember I tried to send him a text message. This was when it was like flip phones. So you'd use T9 and there were no emojis or anything. So I was trying to send him a thing that looked like spooning by using the parentheses and like a lowercase L. So I was trying to do that. And I wanted to see if he kept it and see if it came in his phone looking like a spoon. And he left his phone in my car. So I just opened it up to check. We hung out every day. We were into each other. There was no indication he was cheating on me. And I opened it up and it was like, last night was hot. And I was like, oh my God, like no clue. My dad was in town the night before. So this was the one night we didn't hang out. He fucked some bitch. Oh my God. So he fucked this girl with fake tits, which that is offensive. That's offensive. Okay. Look at my shirt. Okay. That's offensive. I'm not a tit girl. So if you go after tit girls, I go, you were a tit guy the whole time? Fucking sucks. Anyway, so he went after this fake titted bitch and it's not her fault. He lied to her. And then I made him call her and tell him that he had a girlfriend in front of me. And then she was all sad. And he took her, by the way, that night, the one night he hung out with her, he took her to meet his family. It was the 4th of July. It was like the weirdest. He took her to a 4th of July party. He wanted to fuck this fake titted bitch so bad. Listen, I can't offer titty fucking, but if you want to discuss like an open arrangement where things can happen that I can't give you, aka titty fucking, unless we really padded that shit. But I mean, that's like, put blindfolds on you. I just put 2 fucking melons in there. He's like, why is it so husky feeling? It feels like a husk. But you get a little dick burn on those fucking melons. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would have to do. I mean, I have a joke about how if we wanted titty fuck, I could duct tape a fleshlight in between my tits. We could try that out, like MacGyver style. But so if we, like, I'm not close. Who knows? I'm celibate now again. I'm in week 3. I'm fucking killing it. I'm harnessing my chi, channeling my chi. I feel really good, actually. I do get horny. I want to touch myself, but I won't. I'm not going to do what the divinals tell me to do. I'm not going to think about you and touch myself. Do you remember that song? Do you remember the song Divinals? When I think about you, I touch myself. Fun fact, I used to make mixed CDs for my dad of all the songs that we liked, and I would throw on good ones. And I honestly was like, that song's so good that I'm just going to put it on the mixed CD with my dad. I was like, nah, it's fine. He never mentioned it. We've never talked about it again. But my dad has a CD on it that says Annie and Daddy's Mixes, volume, whatever, hopefully 69. And it would be, now that's what Annie and Dad call music. I would like write it out. I'm an artist, guys. I would do the whole bubble, like letters and shit. And I would send it to him in the mail. There's one of those. Now that's what Annie and Dad call music, with the Divinals. When I think about you, I touch myself. So I just want to remind you, these are compilations of songs that my dad and I both listen to that remind us of each other. So, hey, I just pray to the Lord and I thank him every day that I was never touched by a family member, and I thank you. Anyway, so we can take that part out. So anyway, back to the marriage thing. So Darky Marky hits me up years later. Oh, he hooked up with this girl. So he hooked up with a fake titty girl. Then I was like, fuck you. But he was moving. And he was like, look, let's just be together until I move. And I was like, all right, fine. So he's leaving in a month. So we reconnected. We stayed together. We had fun. We used to laugh a lot. So then he worked as a bartender and I was a go-go dancer, but I only worked a couple nights a week. $50 an hour plus tips. Hey, I fell off the podium all the time. My little chicken cutlets would slide up from the sweat. People thought I was a transvestite because there was another transvestite that would dance next to me. It was a gay club. It was Santa Fe, small town. The only club there was gay. So whatever. And I have a deep voice and a mustache. So I guess they were like, she doesn't have tits. Let's throw her up there. But so people would always come up to me and they would see the transsexual guy next to me and they'd be like, Where's your duct tape? Do you have fucking duct tape? They always thought I was. Anyway, that's a cute story. But I would always get wasted, drunk. I have no rhythm. I would fall off the podium. I mean, I've lived like 100 lives. I was a fucking go-go dancer. That's so funny. I'm such a bad dancer. I get so humiliated even trying to dance. I have pit stains. We all know that's a thing I have. No judgment. Anyway, so
Let's wrap it up in like 2 minutes.
that's so disrespectful and rude.
Well, because it's,
No, this is just going to be a different episode. How about that? We're just going to do a little shorty. Why not?
which one is this going to be?
What episode is this going to be?
I thought this was like an intro.
It was an intro, but I have a trouble stopping talking. I was talking about this the other day. This is not a joke. I have not felt one earthquake because I've been talking through all of them. I've not felt one. People are like, did you feel the earthquake? I'm like, when? They're like, you were in that middle of that story about Darky Marky that's literally for some reason 45 minutes long. I swear to God, I've not felt one. There's been a million earthquakes. I haven't felt one earthquake. I have like voice down. I had my commercial acting, the guy who owns the commercial acting agency I work with, CSD. I used to always go into his room. He's like one of the bosses. He's one of the CEs or SDs. I don't know which one he is. But I asked his D to get in there. Just kidding. I didn't. I have a good voice and a good face. All right. I got that mom look that people are like, put her in a progressive ad. Just kidding. Put her in Aspen Dental. Just my forearm was in it. But I did make a lot of money. Anyway, so I went into his office at CSD and he goes, oh my God, your voice. It's so, and I went, unique? And he went, damaged. One of the funniest moments of my life. I was like, oh, what a fall from grace. I literally thought I was getting a compliment. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I talk a lot. I don't know. I just never stopped talking since I could. Anyway, so I find out that Mark has cheated on me again with this girl, this ugly girl from work. He fucked her in the fire escape. Okay. While I was off that night. And she was so ugly. So I sent him, this was my retaliation. I sent him an email and I said, the subject was, you should be so proud of yourself. And then I just had a zoomed in picture of her face. Like, she was so ugly. She's hideous. She looked like one of those, you know, when old dogs, their like tongue hangs out and they're like missing teeth. Like she didn't have those things, but she had the essence of that. Like she smelled like she was like, is your hair always wet? Like what's happening? Like it wasn't, but she said the vibe of someone whose hair is always wet. And so then years later, when I moved to LA, he was like, you can stay at my house. Ex-boyfriends were so nice about that. You can crash. I don't have a couch. All I have is, he had a Murphy bed. That's so funny. And we made out once. He still had his Invisalign in, and I found that very offensive. To make out with me with your retainer in. That's so gross. Like we'd been eating. That's so nasty. Like food particles. He's like a cute guy, and he did have money. I don't know why he had money. What was his fucking job? I don't know. His job was fucking crushing pee behind my back. But he was like, I'm so sorry. I went to therapy. This was years later. I went to this therapist and I dealt with my issues. And what I did to you was so fucking horrible. It was just so terrible. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive myself for it. And I was like, dude, I wasn't in love with you. Like, I don't give a shit. It was like the best revenge I've ever had on it in my life. His face was like, but it was true. I was like, my heart wasn't broken. I just was like, did you give me herpes? I'm allergic to condoms, bitch. But he didn't. I don't have herpes yet. Anyway, this episode is brought to you by Girl Pisha. It's Propecia for your tits. Also, I want to keep talking. Can I just keep talking? Why are you making me stop talking?
Because she's going to be here. Like,
well, it's either, this is what's going to happen. Either I keep talking and it's recorded,
okay.
Or I keep talking and it's not recorded. This is a fun bonus episode because I'm going to be out of town, guys. Did you see that? You know what that was? An earthquake that I didn't fucking feel, guys, because I was fucking talking. I could be queefing, no clue. I'm just, no clue. I never stop. I really like, and I feel for my boyfriends because I think I'm great. Like, you know, I cook. I will clean if I have to. I'm cleaner than my boyfriends a lot of times. I'm compassionate. I care. I love. I defend. I stand by my man. I like to make my man feel like a man. do fun things. I'm good at things, I think. I'm not going to talk about them because I'm kind of sick of talking about sex stuff because I'm celibate now. But I'm good. I'm cool. I'm chill in that depart. And I'm fun. I'm funny. But I do talk a lot. There's a lot of talking. So you really got to deal with it. Because you don't even really need to listen. It's not even like about listening. It's just about, I have a compulsive, I got to talk. Nobody listened to me when I was little. Look at me now. Listen to your children. This podcast is brought to you by Listen to Your Children. If you don't, they too will never feel an earthquake from talking so much. Thank you so much. Why do you keep taking your things off?
Because I'm going to set up the other mic. She's gonna
It's just so crazy that you think I'm going to be done. Wow. How many minutes has this been? 30 minutes? That's enough
20,
for...
22.
I think we got to keep going until it's 30. Listen, Lara's going to come in. We don't know if she's a late person, an early person. We do think she's probably an on-time person. I'm going to even change my outfit, I think. This is fun. I also want to tell you guys, I talked to my mom. She's been listening to the pod, and she had some notes. I said, what do you think? And she goes, podcasts are so boring. It's like, why would I just want to hear people talk? And I went, oh, what other podcasts do you listen to? And she goes, just yours. Just yours. Okay. So you're listening now, bitch? Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring, bitch? You made me this way. And I'm pretty sure the things you've done to me in my life have made me very unboring. This is not boring. What else are you going to be doing? Just driving to work? Fuck you. I hope you're watching this on YouTube while you drive. Just kidding. Don't do that. That's dangerous. Do not fucking do that. Eyes on the fucking prize. And by prize, I mean road. You do not want to run a lady over who's pushing a cart, okay? You never know when they pop up. Oh, Lara's calling. So we're going to pause for 1 second and see what's going on. But we don't need to actually turn it off. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's not working? Okay, Anthony's going to come get you. Or wait, no, I'll come get you because Anthony's doing the mics. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Bye-bye. All right, guys, that's the end of this really special solo episode. It's kind of not solo because Anthony's ass is in the fucking... Look at this.
Can you see it?
Show it.
Can you see my ass?
Are you ass heavy? You are. He wears his pants up. No. Honestly, it looks like you have no ass from here. You look like you have no ass from here, but then it's actually a high bubble butt. This is me too. He works for me. I mean, I haven't paid him $1 yet, so you can't sue me. I have power over you, though.
Laurel Blouse. That's my fake mispronunciation of my name that I always get. Larry Bitson. Don't call me that. I'll fucking burst into tears.
I've been called Amy Liederman, Amy Lieberman, Annie Lieberman. I've very rarely been called Annie Letterman.
It's people's way of letting you know that they don't care.
Well, it's just they say it very confidently.
Care. Yeah.
Well, this is what I get a lot too. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I get a lot
better
too.
be.
Whenever you guys want to officially start, just go for it.
We're started.
We're
We
in.
started it, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
I'll do a little intro. Listen, we don't do things like everyone else at Meanspiration, okay? We don't do things that people want and watch and come back for. We do things that are spontaneous, crazy. If you tune in, you're tuning in, you're like, is she gonna have a breakdown? What's gonna happen?
Oh, are you?
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
Stay
I feel
tuned.
pretty fucking stable. Anyway, for a crazy person, I feel stable. So, fuck, what was I talking about? What were we just talking about?
TJ Maxx.
No.
We were talking about my boyfriend.
Before your boyfriend, or after your boyfriend, we were just talking about it. It was so fun. It was great. Wisconsin nice. After that.
Oh, yeah.
Names. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I get. People will go like this. They'll go, coming to the stage, Annie Liederman. And then I'll come up and be like, oh, that's not how you say my name. It's cool, whatever. And I've had jokes that I've said about it. But then afterwards they'll go, I asked like 15 people and they said it was Liederman.
Do
I'm
you
like,
say
"That's
it when you
worse."
get on stage? And why was one of the 15 people not you?
Yeah, and also, you didn't ask 15 people. And who are these 15 people that are so confident? But then I'll hear like Sam Tripoli be like, Liederman. And then I think sometimes people are fucking with me when they call me Liederman. Like Curtis, the guy who works at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
He always says Liederman. And I'm like, stop. You're giving false
Is
information.
he doing
out.
it to be funny?
Yeah, he's a teaser.
People do that to me to be funny. They'll say it Beats or Bates.
Well, people want it to not be Bates.
And I'm just like, I don't think that that's funny because no one says it right ever. And I really would like it if
You're
you...
so serious about it. It's really scary.
Well, I'm like, if you even know how to say it and you're saying it wrong, why are you're fucking me over?
Listen, to get into my heart, there's things you have to be. You have to be hardworking. You have to be funny. And you have to be a little terrifying. Your anger towards me saying your name wrong was one of the funniest things. I'm like, first of all, people say my name wrong all the time. And it's like, this is the difference between the two of us.
I wasn't.
I'm like, whatever. I'm like, whatever, I said the name wrong. I just go, I should probably get more famous or whatever. You're like, fuck you. This is my fucking name. Say it right. Which I'm like, that is like the correct reaction.
I didn't say fuck you.
But
This
your
is my name.
Your tone with your little voice.
That's
with
an
your
accident.
Voice, no. Bitch, I can see into your eyes. You were angry. You were angry. You were stern. You were like, do this. But it's a boundary, and it's an appropriate boundary. It's an appropriate boundary. Okay, that's when brown people do boundaries. Stop. Edit it out.
How did you
Don't
say
cancel
it wrong?
I said Laura, and you were like, it's Lara, like car, and I was like, okay. It was on the you can go look at the Comedy Store podcast.
Oh, okay.
But I liked it, and I was thinking about it. I was like, that's so funny because it is the right way to say your name, and I'm just like people pleasing all around. Like, oh no, just take my fucking name, do whatever you want with it. I'm just a piece of shit over here. Why would you know my name? I'm just up here slaving for you, writing dick jokes. I'm just up here with the hardest job in America. Okay, I'm out here. I'm writing for 5 to 10 minutes a day.
Sure, it's 5 to 10 minutes a day. Do you do that? Didn't think so.
You guys don't do shit, okay? I get up on stage. I'm like, people are giving me attention. We're laughing. It's fun. Sometimes we meet hot guys. It's crazy. People come afterwards. They're like, you're so cool. They take pictures of me. I'm like, fuck you. You guys don't do shit.
You don't do jack shit.
What's
She
your
does
job?
all that. She writes for 5
so
minutes.
hard.
She goes up on stage. She works hard.
Fucking
Everyone wants to know her
laughs.
name.
Everyone's like,
not
we
even
love
to
you.
tell you.
Even when they heckle, it's usually compliments. They're like, you look great. It's insane. It's a hard job.
Fuck you, hot chick.
So it's like...
I have read the comments on stuff you've posted on Instagram. I can't even imagine. People call you hot so many times.
Wait, can I tell you though? They didn't used to. This is what changed. I stopped being self-deprecating.
Really?
Yep. I used to be like, I'm gross. My tits are gross. I'm fucking disgusting. Blah, blah, blah. Like all this shit. And people would be like, you're a whore. Your tits are gross. You're fucking man-short. Like it was like always bad.
You called her that?
Yeah. They're like, nice mustache. But I realized what they're trying to do is they want our attention.
That's the shit that drives me nuts because I'm like, I shaved my mustache immediately before this picture was taken. And I know I didn't have one,
shave?
motherfucker.
Let's talk about it.
I do one of the little...
You got one of those little...
It is a shaver.
Yeah.
It's a nose hair trimmer. And the lady at Ulta was a fucking bitch. Thank God someone's asked me about this. No one's ever asked me about this before. I looked it up online because my friend Katie was like, you should get a nose hair trimmer. They're like $14.
That's so funny. Your friend's like, listen, it's time.
It wasn't for
me. They sat you down several...
I was talking
all
about
of our
it.
friends sat down. They said, listen.
Unbelievable.
The light is hitting you. It's glistening. It's time to
I
shave
asked
that
about
mustache.
it. I asked about
Okay.
it. I went online, found the thing that they were talking about, then went to Ulta, and this bitch was like, we don't have that. I was like, do you have a nose hair trim? We don't have
By
that.
the way, the girls at Sephora might not have it, but the girls at Ulta, you have it, okay? You're at Ulta because you got fucking chops, bitch.
I showed her the shit. I showed her my phone. I was like, well, this says Ulta.com has a picture of what I'm describing to you. And then she went and found it.
She just
If we have it anywhere, it would be here.
Did
Yeah,
you tell
and
her
it
about
is
Lights
anywhere.
Out? Did you tell her you'd been on David Spade?
No, we should go back.
Last night, I went on
Fly
stage,
back
and
to
as people
Chicago.
were leaving, first of all, when people leave, I always go, whoever leaves this room raped me. And I go, okay, that sucks. It's turning into a gang rape. But by the way, acts like this was spontaneous. If you see me do this, be like, she's never said it before. Don't fucking out me. But anyway, so then last night, so many people were leaving, and I was like, it's weird you're leaving. I was on Rogan. It's so weird I was on Rogan. And that got left. So then the whole was just me. And I was like, who heard me on Rogan? And nobody clapped. And I was like, oh, well, it was a very popular episode. Great review. Rogan said it was good. He didn't laugh at my jokes, but he did tell me it was good afterwards. And so that's my new thing. I'm going to have to brag my own credits all the time. Oh, God, I'm sweating.
I thought that a really funny game would be to come out as saying a different comedian raped me every week, but a week is so long. So I think every day would be funny.
I made some
But the
joke
first
about
one
Brian.
would be really bad because everyone would like cancel a person. And then the next day I'd be like,
Just
also,
kidding.
this person raped me. No, I wouldn't say just kidding ever. I would be like,
You're using your white
yeah,
woman
I
power.
think it's fucked up that I'm getting raped every day by a different comedian too.
It's like, maybe lengthen the skirt. I can see her vagina.
Can you?
No. I wish.
You know, when you say that, it makes it okay for my mom to say that. And she does say that.
Well, tell your mom to shut the fuck up. All right, this is goddamn.
You hear me, Mom? I'm
Do
sorry.
you want lights out or not? All right.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to flash a little
Sex
beeve to get
sells,
on TV these
Mom.
days.
Deal with it. I'm flashing my beeve and I'm making some cash.
Listen, we both have had sex with so many powerful men to get where we're
Do you have
at.
any idea how
apparently.
many?
We both have this problem where
I don't think I've ever had sex with a powerful man.
Never.
In my fucking life.
I'm not attracted to that. If it feels like you have power over me, I'm like, get away from me. I
Yeah.
don't like to lose my power. That's crazy.
I like to feel safe by having sex with people
so far beneath me.
beneath me.
I fuck guys that they may as well be the P in the
Shout out
Princess
to
and
my
the
boyfriend.
P.
I love you.
They're so far under me. I may as well just be taking the P out and bringing it up and banging it, okay? But not anymore. I've actually changed my ways, but also I'm celibate, so I keep talking about it.
Check the comments for a list of comedians who have no one's ever.
But they keep thinking that we both have the thing where we had success people are mad about and they can't understand it, so they instead of going like, maybe these people work harder than us, maybe they're funnier than us, maybe we should just like look what they're doing and try to do it. They go like, who did they fuck?
Or be patient and fucking just keep doing what you're doing. Like I was patient.
I'll be better at what you're doing. Because
I've been doing this for almost a decade.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm telling my mom, Mom, I've worked really hard.
Well, listen, it's worked out because it's like, this is what happened. Nobody gave a fuck about you, right? You're like, so you're in the shadows, right? You're just in the shadows. Like, why does nobody... And I'm sure you were bitter, but you weren't going to say it. Maybe you said it out loud. Who knows?
I really don't. I mean, I'm sure I had.
It's part of our bitter. It's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of our makeup, I think. To
But
be
there
entitled to
also
bitter.
was the part of me that was like,
I'll just work.
this is just giving me more time to get better so that when I
Right.
am on TV, I don't eat a dick.
So I got Montreal like 2 years into comedy, and I bombed so hard. They were like, do you want it this year or next year? Because they had auditioned me the first year, and then they were like, you're too new, and then they gave me all these notes, and then I just did like 5 mics a night.
You were like, give it to me both or get the fuck out
I
of here.
should have said both, but I did just work really, really hard. Like I don't want to like obviously being a girl does set you apart and does they are looking for women, which is kind of funny when there's a lot of women around running and saying that it's hard to be a woman in comedy, and I just don't agree with that. But
You can maybe get booked, but then people do say shit to me that makes me
yeah,
so
but
mad.
that doesn't make it. You just like if you're a comic. This is how I feel like if you're like one of my type of comics, like the people that I'm friends with, that type of stuff is just a fuel to make you keep working. It's just like, yeah, but am I fucking killing or not? It's like, what are you talking about? Now I am telling a story about bombing, and this is in the middle of it. So but I just wasn't ready. I didn't know. I couldn't handle pressure yet. I didn't know any of the industry. I was in New York, so I didn't know about how Hollywood was and stuff. But I like had a lot, and all of us had bad sets too. I don't want to just say that I bombed, but one person, Joe Mackey, killed, which made all of us look like fools. But it was like there was only industry. They were all in the back, and Howie Mandel. Getting off stage after you bomb at the most important show of your life, or what you think is the most important show of your life, you just see Howie Mandel. He's wearing gloves because he's OCD. It was just like, I remember being like, fuck you, Howie Mandel. What the fuck? But anyway, I got things early, and it would have been, but then I think people kind of slept on me for a while, and then now I feel like I'm ready for things. If anyone's watching, give me things.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're very successful.
Tell my bank account. Anyway, it's fine. They get rent when I say so. We all know he leaned in for a kiss, my landlord.
Where did you get all this art?
Here's
For
the
those
thing.
of you who aren't here,
There's a lot
Annie
of
has the
art.
apartment of a serial killer. There's nothing on the wall except for this
Well,
behind us, which is
Lara-
a lot. Some might say too much. Some
Well-
might say too much in one place. Nothing barren everywhere
Well,
else.
I do have a retort for that, and the Stannies who watch my live feeds know that I have a lot of really good art. Stannies. We've got or Insannies or Team Cocky, whatever you want to say. I'm the leader of Team Cocky, if you knew that. I'm the, what do you call it? Team captain of Team Cocky. Anyway, I have so much art that's so beautiful. I'm pointing at, there's in the other room. I have my mom was a printmaking major in college. She went to Tyler College of Art in Philadelphia. Beautiful, made these beautiful prints. I have them. I've got a print from my friend Todd James Reese, who's one of he's super famous, successful painter. I have one.
It's so over the top.
I know, my whole thing. We have to tell the story about when we were eating the other day, when we were hanging out, and that guy was beeping.
Yeah.
I am over the top.
It was great.
Over the hill, over the top. But anyway, so I have all this art. I have a cool anyway, I don't have money to frame it. I need to frame them nicely. I can just throw them on the wall.
At this point,
No, they're really nice. I'll show them to you. I wish I had them here to prove you wrong, bitch.
I say tape some shit up.
No. Well, there's stuff in my room taped up because we were shooting a Caddy
Before the
Daddy.
cops are called.
No
By
cops are
me,
being called here. Hopefully
as I
firefighters.
Call 911.
That's what I say. That's my dating app is on the...
Yeah, have any crimes been committed lately? Because I know who did all of them.
It's a white couch. So there's no blood on it. Shockingly.
Is that mirror so you can do your makeup in natural light?
That was me plucking my mustache in natural light.
You pluck your mustache?
Sometimes, if I don't have time to get to the threader, I thread.
Oh, I was like, just use your thing from Ulta.
I don't use the Ulta one, but I do want to reiterate the joke I made earlier that the people who work at Ulta are a little less hot than the ones who work at Sephora.
I've seen some very ugly women working at Sephora. I've seen women where I'm like, what foundation do you use? Because I don't want to go
It is
near
weird
it
when
with
a
10-foot
makeup
pole.
artist has the line of demarcation, and you're like, why can I see? This is your full job.
Or just like really brutal cystic acne. I'm like, you
Well, a
have
lot
a
of them
worse
have acne.
problem than what I'm trying to get away from.
Okay, here's the thing with the acne. They're leaning into what they want. Listen, we were traumatized as children. We go to comedy. They have acne. They go to makeup. It all makes sense.
That makes sense. But I go to makeup too, but
But they
not
should know
whatever
about
kind.
the razors because they're furry people. They're furry people. Now, anyway, as Lara's so rudely talked about my beautiful home, which, by the way, she's lying about. You can't see
My
it.
beautiful
It's fucking gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. We've talked about it before. Anthony's always reiterated.
Do you even
Isn't it
have a
beautiful?
pet? That's a pet toy.
No, I watch Kyle's dog.
Oh, okay.
That's for Olive Monkey.
When was the last time the dog was here, though?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it's so cute. I'm her uncle. She comes over. She squeezes her little toy. She's so cute. I love her.
I thought that was a furry dildo when I first came in.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Who would use a furry dildo?
You're perverted. You're perverted, Anthony.
A furry dildo with like a dog face?
Yeah, you don't know what I'm into,
At
bitch.
first glance.
I will tell you, I'm trying to stay away from just telling crazy sex stories, but I do have a crazy one. I was hooking up with a guy. We were on his couch. We were making out. He was fingering me. Okay. Then it was,
Gross.
there was, it was warm and wet. And I was like, how's that happening? His dog was licking my pussy.
Oh my God, Annie.
His dog got 2 licks in after I found out.
Why didn't he?
Nobody knew it was happening. The dog was like into it.
Oh, dude. What
Are you
the
doing that as the dog? Are you
fuck?
insulting my pussy? Or
No, I'm fucking grossed out by the disgusting story you just told.
Can I just tell you, I've told
obviously.
it on stage
I'm
before.
reacting as anyone would to the disgusting story you just told
Can
me.
I just say that you've been the biggest cunt? You're so judgy. You're so rude. It's like I invite you into my beautiful mansion. It's so pretty, by the way.
It wasn't your fault. You were a victim of that dog. You were assaulted.
I me too'd the dog, okay? The dog will never work in Hollywood again. They were doing an all-female reboot of Lassie, and I fucking banned the bitch, okay? Scarlett Johansson was going to play the dog, and everyone was up in arms. They said a dog should have the role. But anyway, so I do want to say that I've told this story on stage before about the dog licking my vagina, and the audience doesn't react in a way that makes me feel like so many people have had their pussies licked by a dog that it's not that big a deal. Or they're so horrified they're just soaking it in. I don't know.
Like she's doing.
I knew another girl it happened to. Her cat woke her up. I'm like, wouldn't that hurt?
Oh my God, with the tongue. That might feel good though, a little exfoliating.
The
on
sandpaper tongue?
That's gross.
How might that
Can
feel
I just
good?
say that I think I hate the word clit? I was just going to say that. I was like, I don't like saying it. It's not a good sounding word. Cunt I like. Pussy. Clit. I can handle labia.
I mean, I wouldn't leave it on my outgoing message. It's all right. It's
Click.
short. That's
Guys,
nice.
you're never going to get her phone number, but wouldn't that be funny if she now kind of felt like she had to have her message just be like, leave a message after the clit?
I should change my outgoing message.
What does it say now?
It's just really long unnecessarily because I was working in a confidential field. And so I had a long thing that was like, this is confidential. Please
She was in the
say whatever you need
CIA,
to say so I don't have to fucking
The
call you
clit
back.
investigation.
It was a
agency.
female body inspector.
It was a female body.
So I have a really long outgoing message. Yeah.
That's
It's
such a fun one. Wait, do people ever make the joke to you? Do you get dick pics?
No.
Welcome. It's coming.
No.
Guys, she loves it.
Annie, what
Anyway,
the fuck?
I'm just kidding. Don't send her dick pics. But do you
I'm
ever
gonna
have...
get some now.
Listen, I've actually gotten so many that it's getting to the point where I'm like, huh. Like, one guy wrote me and he goes, he didn't send me a picture. He just wrote, and I want to find it so I can read it verbatim, but he goes, hey, I'd really like to send you a picture of my dick. It's a fetish I have to send it. It just like really gets me off. If you don't want me to, that's totally fine. Isn't that funny? He goes, it's totally fine. I was like, thank you. But it did trick me for a second. I was like, this guy's so sweet. I almost followed him
You
back.
almost were like, okay.
I was like, in fact, why don't we let's just make it official. Do you want to be my boyfriend? You're so sweet. You just get so beaten down by the dick pics. Now, I do, like, I have screen grabbed a
Nope,
few.
none in my inbox. Not a problem.
Just wait. Just wait. But I always wonder, I'm like, do you think this is like gonna happen? One time, okay, but I used to get really offended by them. I was like, this is an assault. I used to get livid. Now I'm just like, I think guys have a compulsive, there's something wrong with them. Like, I feel like if we went back in time, like cave women would be sitting in their cave and wake up to like a fucking dick drawn on the wall or something.
I've gotten them before,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it.
No, it's not good.
I hated it more than you would think you would.
Well, I always try, well, you're not expecting to see
It made my stomach drop.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, it made my stomach drop.
That was the Kegel. Your body was like, ugh.
It feels like a violation.
It does feel like
It
a
feels
violation.
worse than
well,
you
because
would
I
think
didn't
it would.
ask to see this, and you're fucking just showing me. It's like getting
Yeah, don't
flashed
show
in
me
the
your
subway.
fucking
You're
dick. What
flashing
the
me.
fuck is your problem?
And the safety of my own inbox. How dare you? But one time, a guy sent me one, and on Facebook, and I screen grabbed. I was so mad. And I screen grabbed it because I'd been vocal about not wanting them to. So it's like on top of just you shouldn't send them, you also sent it after I said I didn't want one.
Right.
So I screen grabbed it and I posted it on his wall, and he was a teacher and he flipped out. And he was like, what the fuck? And I go, it started at you sending the dick pic.
You
Like
did
whatever
it.
happens afterwards.
Your fault.
I posted it I made sure it was under a picture of him and his students.
Awesome. That's fucking awesome.
And then, because they were tagged in it. So they got little alerts that was like, someone's commented on the picture you were tagged in. And then I'll tell you some of my other ones. I used to really
it
go
was
hard.
a comment? That's awesome.
So then I've done it on a couple other places. So I had one guy posted, I don't get mad about this that much anymore, but this was like, I did Opie and Anthony back in the day. So I just had like the worst, like my starting fans were just like, now I realize they really are just trying to get my attention. And it was when I was being self-deprecating, but they're not really that bad now, but they were fucking brutal. And one guy, I posted a picture of my dad in the Oreo aisle, and he was holding the double stuffed Oreos. And I go, my dad in his happy place. And some guy writes, yeah, double stuffed like his whore daughter. I'm like, it's a picture of my fucking dad.
That's pretty laid back. That's
so
a chill
then
comment to
I
make.
write under his, I go to his page. And on his page, it's like, my daughters are my life. It's all a picture of him and his daughter. So I go, I hope in 20 years, like some stranger comments on a picture your daughter posts of you and calls her a whore.
That's awesome.
And he goes, which one? And I went, Madeline. And then he
Which
blocked
one,
me.
he said?
I went, Madeline. He blocked me. I was like, I know their names, bitch. I checked. So then he blocked me. So that was what I used to try to get them to block me.
He said, which one? What a fucking, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
But then he realized that his privacy, like he was trying to take my fucking, you don't get to be anonymous when you do this shit. I'll take you down. So then another guy came in and he wrote, like it was a picture of me and my niece or something. He goes, the only thing missing from this picture is your mouth on my shaft or something like crazy. Where I'm like, what are you fucking doing, dude?
Who talks to anybody like that, even if you're together?
They don't do it in real life. It's just online.
My boyfriend ever said that I would throw up.
My pussy would
Your
throw
mouth
up.
on my shaft?
My
No one wants to
pussy-
hear the word shaft.
My pussy would throw up cum. Who knows? Sometimes
Have you
it's
ever
hot.
fucked a real person, or is it all just porn? Shaft? When was the last
Yeah,
time
that's
you
like
said
a
shaft with a
throbbing
guy in
member.
bed?
Never.
Never. Shaft?
Maybe sometimes I've been like, I'm giving you the shaft. Get out of here.
Choke on my log. Like, do you read
Ew.
erotica?
Have you ever had a guy go, suck me?
That's gross.
I don't know. If
His
I did, I
penis
didn't
was
like
so
it.
small too, and it was like, suck what? It was so small, and I was like,
Suckle.
I gave him a
Suckle
little
it.
hand job. Like it felt like I was rolling dice. Like I was like, I gave him like the tiniest hand job.
I feel like only a dude with a small dick would say suck me.
It was just so
It's like a
sad.
sea-
Well,
it's like a
because
sea urchin.
I think it was so much closer to his body that it felt more like him. It wasn't like a separate thing. Like maybe guys like suck my dick because it's like I own this other thing that's out of me. But he was like,
Suck my stomach, and
Suck
which
my-
includes my dick.
he was an internet hookup. Like I didn't know. I've only done the internet a couple times, but I never knew how to do it. I'm just like so molested and don't know how to like. I was sexualized so young that I have like no clue how to do anything. So I thought that I just gotten out of a long-term relationship. I thought you were just supposed to like, just like be like, we're gonna fuck. Like I didn't meet him. I had created this whole idea of who this person was. She's yawning. She's
I'm
bored.
so
It's fine.
sorry.
I would've
It's dusk. Anytime the sun starts to go down.
I got there and it was like, I didn't want to hook up with him, but I had already promised, which I would never do now, but this was old Annie. And I was like, I don't want to hook up. And he thought it was because his dick was small, but it was like, just because he was such a dork. It was just so not a match. But so I gave him a tiny little dice. It's fine if you have a small dick. Don't shoot up a school. It's all good.
What's
Everything's
the
fine.
littlest one you ever saw?
I fucked a micro dick. It looked like two number 2 pencils fused together. And I fucked him again 6 months later because I was like,
number 2 pencils. The short
the
one. The
oh no,
golf
I'm
ones.
sorry. The erasers. Just the erasers.
Yeah.
But I fucked him again 6 months later because I was like, did I make this? Like, I was like, it can't be. This is when I was drinking. It just felt like suction. It felt like, I was like, what's happening?
Mom, turn this off.
Yeah, and she's fucking boundaryful. Okay, I'm learning boundaries from Lara. How
I
about
really
that?
regret saying that thing about the cone one. If you have it in your heart to edit that out, I'd appreciate it.
I just want, but can you leave this part? Let's just leave the part where she's like, do you have it in your heart? And just put a heart. She's like, and a heart. Yeah, edit it
I
out.
have to edit a few things out, I think.
Already?
I think so.
What?
That,
What
if
else?
you want.
Yeah,
What else?
totally.
And then you said something. I can't remember what it is because there's been so much.
Oh my God, what did I
There's been so
do?
much happening, but you said something where I was like, I'm probably gonna have to.
Sometimes the N
Oh,
word
it was in
slips
the
out.
beginning. We were talking shit. That obviously needs to be truncated. You can't have that part.
Truncated. This is amazing. She's so smart. Can you edit out every time she's been smart? It's making me look stupid. Oh, and all the stuff about my house, this fucking bitch. By the way, that never happened. My house is fucking beautiful. I want you to actually not even edit it out. We're going to do voiceover, and it's going to be, I'm going to be like, your house is really pretty. That's me trying to do your voice. Your house is
That
really
would be
pretty.
really funny if it's voiceover.
Your
me
house
being
is so
like,
pretty. What a beautiful
This house
home.
is why people quit heroin. This is the end of heroin.
Yeah, because you
addiction.
don't want to do heroin because it's so beautiful. You don't need heroin anymore. Is that what you mean? Because it's so beautiful?
That couch is so nice.
It's $6,000.
It's amazingly amorphous. I've never seen a couch that was more of a liquid.
I know. I have to put the
Give
things
it a
back up.
put a fucking painting over it, Annie. I'll help you.
No,
We'll
the
get it
paintings.
framed.
I have to get them framed.
You're worth it. You deserve
I
it.
can't say how much money I have, but it's so. And I haven't paid my rent yet. I literally have no money. So I'm
all right,
literally
okay.
broke as
All
fuck.
right, I'm sorry.
So, but everybody, if you could just Hollywood, if you're watching, it's like I'm very talented and underworked. I don't really understand it.
Is it kind of like a big gold frame or no frame at all?
No, I just want to get it like nicely matte. It's really good art. It's like my friend sent me a thing that usually costs like 20 grand.
I see.
Type thing.
All right.
My friends are fucking good artists. And I'm like trying to collect art and stuff, so I just want it all to be good. And I have all these drawings that I did that I want to frame that went viral. Danny DeVito one, did you guys see it? We're gonna edit out the part about the money and we're just gonna let you guys guess.
Should we just start over?
Let's start the whole thing over. No,
I
this
feel
has been
bad
so
that I
good.
was mean about your house and now you don't have money.
I don't care. I'll make money, bitch. I'm abundance.
Yeah.
No, I'll make money.
Yeah, I'm abundance.
I'm abundance. But anyway, what were we talking about? I'm getting
Playing
really
with
hot.
your nipples right now?
I'm getting
Fuck.
so hot.
Oh, the wigs, the merkins, the titty merkins.
They think it's real.
No, they don't, dude.
Stop. Do you have nipple hair? I'm doing bits, bitch.
It doesn't do that.
Guys, listen. She doesn't. Her last name is Bites, not Bits. Obviously. She can't hang. Anyway, like that one nipple. Wait, the nipple hair can't hang because it's connected. Anyway, Lara, let's get back to mustaches.
Does everybody else have it?
No.
Just
I just made it up because you said you had one hair, but you have two nipples. Anyway, guys, it's kind of like Two Girls, One Cup, but it's a whole different thing. Now, what I did want to talk about was mustaches, because do you remember when you first got your mustache? I got mine quite young.
No, I've always had it. It just was like blonde and non-existent in the beginning.
Blonde existent.
Yeah.
So around about 11, I got my period at 11, disgusting, right in my Umbro shorts.
I don't know when I got my period because I faked
blacked
it
it out.
first.
Oh, my mom did that
I
too.
faked it for a while.
It's funny to have period shame. How old were you?
And then I found out that it isn't always regular at first. So I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I stopped having it. I stopped putting food coloring on a pad and in the toilet.
How old were you when you were doing that?
3rd grade.
Oh my God.
I didn't know what it was. There was blood in the toilet for my sister's period. I wanted one too.
That's so amazing. See, I never had sisters, so I was like, what's happening to me? And my mom's like such a dude.
They
she's
thought there
an
was something
actual
wrong
dude.
with me. I was like,
Why don't I have this? But I had, they must have been like, how do you have your period?
I was like, I didn't know. And they explained everything to me and I was too young to know about it. And I was like, oh, every month, huh?
I still don't understand it. Why is it happening to us?
I really, 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 really hate it. And every day that I'm having my period is the hardest day of my fucking life. And that's what people don't understand. It's fucking horrible. It's like being really, really sick, but there's no excuse. You have to just be out living your life. You can't cancel a show because you have your period.
You know what's worse than people not realizing how hard it is they do realize it. Because if you're in a relationship, if you've ever been in like a long-term relationship with a girl, like, you know how serious this shit is. So people do know, they just don't care.
Do you know what a fucking boyfriend said to me one time? He was like...
He said, wait, can I guess?
Yeah.
Plug up that bloody hole, bitch. Is that it?
No. Do you have any other guesses?
Hi, Lars. Yeah.
2 more guesses.
Shove some cotton up that sin hole, bitch.
No, he actually wasn't a detective in a movie from the 30s. If that is going to affect your third guess.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, another one? Okay. Never trust something that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
He might have said that at one point, but
Hack.
what
You're
he
a
said
hack.
that made me some of the maddest I've ever been in my life was, well, I mean, you've been having it for years. You should know how to deal with it by now.
They don't understand that you.
I don't understand why it would hurt that bad. Yeah, it still hurts that bad.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts so
It's so
fucking bad,
traumatizing.
dude.
I always
It
forget.
affects everything. It affects your gastrointestinal. It affects everything. You're carrying around bags of water under your skin, essentially. So you're 10 pounds fatter than you are at any time of the month. So you feel like shit about yourself. Literally 10 pounds.
Yep.
You feel like shit about yourself. Your shits are all fucked up. You're mad. I mean, emotionally, you'll sob over
You're
nothing.
mad. You're
so fucking mad.
It's just there's blood everywhere. For me, honestly, my issue mainly is that I've never been able to handle it. Every time I'm on my period, my top of my to-do list in the morning is just don't bleed on any furniture. Like, I have this beautiful white couch for my friend. Honestly, it doesn't need to be froofed. It's not froofed, but that's a $6,000 couch.
It's a beautiful couch.
It's a gorgeous couch. The pillows are annoying. They do fall down very easily. Like, I just did that like moments ago and I did not sit on it. So it's like, why did it fall to the ground already? It looks like it's weeping its fucking pillows off.
Yeah.
Looks like the cushions are being cried off of the couch.
The
but
pain.
It's gorgeous.
The pain of a period. You didn't want to bleed on it.
It looks like a Salvador Dali sofa.
I wake up in the night from the pain from my cramps. I wake up, I take ibuprofen every 2 hours.
I bet your boyfriend wakes up too from the fucking headache of the...
I don't think that we've...
You haven't been together through a period.
I guess my very first... We had one.
That's the best when you're like, oh, fuck. You're like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
My
by the
period
time it
comes
was
at the-
time for us to have sex for the first time, I was having my period. 10 dates is my thing.
Wow.
10th date, I was having my period.
Well, then... Oh, my God, you're so cute. You think this is popular. We're going to edit it out. But also, this is fun. I
You
like
have
how we talk
70,000
about
Instagram
editing.
followers. Edit that out.
I love this. Is fun. I mean, Anthony's in hell, but it's
I
fun
remember
for
it
us.
from when you had 69.
Yeah, it was fun.
And so now I know that you hit 70.
71.
71.
71.8.
That's amazing.
It's pretty exciting. You know, it slows down and then it goes back up and it slows down.
Wow, I can't believe you're not going to ask me how many I have. I guess
I
it
know how
would be
many you
really
have. I watch
cunty of
you.
you to ask me how many I
No,
have.
I watch you. I watch you.
You're like, how many do you have? I have,
You have
71.
Go ahead. 31 now?
0.1,
0.1.
I think.
It's huge.
I haven't checked since I've been on here, but
I like when you, this is what I thought was funny. When you put, okay, so if you guys don't know, Lara is fucking hilarious. She just got passed to the Comedy Store. I don't want to talk too much about it because I
Thank
know
you
you've
so
talked about
much.
it on other podcasts. She's so funny. By the way, she knows she's good. She walked into a green room the other day. Can I tell the
I
green
was
room
thanking
story?
him for taking the fucking pictures. First
But can
of
I
all.
just tell you what it looked like to me, which was so funny?
Yeah.
So Troy Conrad, who's a fucking unbelievable photographer, he takes all the pictures of the like really good pictures you see from the Comedy Store that are like black and white and beautiful.
We're doing my haul shot
amazing.
tomorrow.
Yeah, remember when he tried to give it to you in your hair? You didn't like your hair?
You saved my life that night. I was wearing a fat skirt, and you were
Why were you wearing your fat
and
skirt?
Troy was like, "Do you want to do it right now?" Well, because it was clean, and I can't wear just the same shit all
time
the
out.
time.
Listen, the hall pictures are when you're passed as a regular at the Comedy Store. They take a picture with you with a fisheye lens in the hall. It's the hall series. It's a huge deal. It's like getting your name on the wall, and then you also get this portrait. Go ahead.
And they're really cool looking, and I was wearing not an outfit that I would want that done in.
Especially in fisheye.
Especially in fisheye.
If you felt fat and
Does it make you fatter?
No, because it's up here. It makes your body skinny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Troy wanted to do it. Annie appeared out of nowhere. She popped out of a garbage can and fell from the sky. The garbage can fell from the sky, and she popped out, and she was like, "If you don't feel good about your outfit, it doesn't have to be today." And I was like, "Does it really not have to be today?" And I still haven't done it. That's how much I didn't do it. I've seen him since. The other time I saw him since then, Annie was also there. She was in the green room, and she's about to share the story with you.
He's shooting a show she's doing in the belly room. Obviously, she crushed. It's annoying. She doesn't bomb. Can't wait to see you bomb, honestly. I literally can't wait. It's going to happen, and I can't wait. I'm going to be so happy. You'll hear me cackling in the back. As friends, I want to see her bomb. You got to see your friend bomb, you know? So you're not friends until you've seen your friend's pussy and you've seen them bomb. Do you agree? Do you show vaginas to
I don't
friends?
agree with any of that. I never want to see either of those things from my
All
friends.
I've done is my friends and I would just pull them pussies out. That's why we know we're cool. Anyway.
Are we not friends then?
No, we're friends.
Okay.
We've been through some stuff. We had one really fun meal together that has really bonded us. But anyway.
That was great. Let's tell that story
funny,
next.
so cool. She's killing it. She got Rogan posted about funny she is. She was fucking killing when there's 3 people in the audience at 2 a.m. in the Comedy Store. And Rogan happened to be there at that time. It was just like really good timing. But if he had walked in anytime she was on stage, she's always crushing. She works hard. She fucking does it. She figured it out.
Sweet. Thank you.
She's got it. Anyway. Troy Conrad, Lara's in the belly room crushing. I'm in the belly room hoping to hear one joke bomb. And
in the green room.
Joking. In the green room. So then Troy's sitting there and he's standing obviously you're audibly killing. So you're coming down the hallway and he just like leans in and he goes, great. And you, before he's finished, you just go, thank you. She walks in the green room and goes, thank you. Do you just walk into the green room and just say thank you because you just know people are going to compliment you on your crush? And then you said I was bullying you.
First of all, people were going to compliment me on my crush.
They were. That's
Secondly,
what he was doing.
I had a set in the main room immediately after my belly
So
room
you didn't
set.
have time for them to continue.
Didn't have time for you guys to tell me how amazing I did, which again was, I empirically did a great job.
She did. She killed.
And third of all, I was thanking him for taking pictures of me.
It was funny though. She got busted. You loved it. You had a reaction. All I needed was a reaction. And it was worth it.
I did react.
It was funny.
I don't want people to think. No, because you also were like, he was just saying that you're modest. And I was like, she's not modest.
He was saying,
or humble.
He was saying.
He said I was humble.
That was fucking hilarious. I forgot that was the funny
what
part.
the fuck would my problem be at this point if I didn't think I was funny?
You should think you're funny. I'm team cocky.
Yeah.
I think you're perfect.
Oh, great. That's what team cocky means.
No, team cocky.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No. Team cocky's not about being like, you're not better than people. It's just like, I'm the best I'm at. Like, I'm doing my best. I'm working hard. I'm fucking busting my ass. And I'm acknowledging what's happening. Because I get sick of that shit. When people get mad at you for what?
I thought cocky was like CACHI, like Joe Mackey. Like, I thought it was just a person I didn't know.
Team cocky. Yeah, we do caulk. If you have any sort of cracks in your wall, come by and we fix your caulk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we boring you, Anthony?
No, it's so fucking annoying when he does this. He knows my mother was adopted. Stop. You know I got some of her abandonment issues. Stop this nonsense.
Your mother was adopted?
My mother was adopted, and God, is it a problem. She can't stop. Everything she's done, I'm like, ugh, you're adopted.
How would your mom's adoption create abandonment issues for you?
Because, listen, it's trickle-down system. It's a nightmare. I've had to deal with her
so
shit.
Funny that you just checked your text
Anthony,
on your own podcast.
Because I don't know why they're buzzing.
Fuck it. I guess if it's not important
what
enough
are you
for
up
either
to
of
tonight?
you
Who
to
are
be-
you? Show yourself. Don't fucking text me with no who you are.
Wait, what
Who are
happened?
you? I just got a yo. What are you up to tonight? Who the fuck are you?
Say that.
Who the fuck are you? No, I waited out. I was waited out. What am I up to?
Timestamping the things we need to edit out.
Oh, thank you.
Anthony,
Sorry.
You're so sweet. If you could do that
good at his
after,
job and
if
sweet.
you could do that after we're done talking, then you could look at us, you fucking asshole. Anthony's really trying to get fired.
I want to play too. Wow, Anthony, that's so sweet. Do it later.
Wow, Anthony, we love that.
I thought more was going to come to me in the moment.
We love that. If you could just do that later.
Oh my gosh, Anthony, thank you so much for making less work for yourself by also ruining the mood in here.
Who is this about, Anthony? Who is this about? I know our names have similar beginnings.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is something more important? I'm just going to go back to how I felt the first time.
Yeah. What's more important?
He was working on the podcast. I'm sorry.
But he could be lying.
Sarcastically and sincerely.
He could be lying. Were you lying? He's lying.
I don't think
He's fucking lying.
I don't think there's anywhere he'd rather be.
Busy fucking man.
Show us your phone. No, don't. That's fucked up.
So we're now at our podcast. We've been doing it for about 2 hours. It's now been 2 minutes. It's been edited. It's been whittled down to 2 minutes. So we do have another.
I need to do my nails, and I see that you just got yours done.
Yeah, but they're already peeling.
Do you want to go do your nails?
I mean, just got them. But I will we'll try to synchronize our nails because I would love to have a nail partner.
But I have to get mine done before Thursday now.
But you get them done before Thursday, okay? And then I'll try to hold out. I'll do something, or I'll get them done real soon.
I have to have them done for the 15th, but that will be the same done, right? I can have week-old nails.
Listen, everything's going to be fine.
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Okay,
wow,
listen, she's doing David Spade again. I've done David Spade twice. No, don't. The people need to hear about the nails. By the way, I said this on the earlier thing, so I don't know if they're going to use it. My mom goes, oh, I've been listening to your podcast. I go, what do you think? And she goes, podcasts are really boring. And I went, oh, what other podcasts do you listen to? She goes, just yours. I was like, why? I went, why? And she goes, I'll re-listen and tell you why. And I went, no. Why would you tell me that?
Right. No to this experience. I'm whying this experience.
It's like, Mom, I'm being fun, spontaneous, hilarious.
I was just noticing how good your makeup looks on there. It also looks great in person, and you're also very beautiful, but that's amazing.
She's talking to Anthony, and he does look gorgeous. I mean, he really contours.
I'm talking to you.
Thank you. I'd like to do my makeup.
Annie's mom, I hope you're not listening, because frankly,
she's
this
fucking
isn't
probably
for you
not.
Anymore.
She probably already fell asleep.
Anymore.
Mom, why don't you go read a fucking romance novel in the tub? We know what you were doing my whole childhood. Fucking masturbating. Ew. That's right, bitch. And who'd you give that to? Your daughter. And that's why I had to go goddamn celibate. Did I tell you I went celibate?
She didn't give you masturbation.
She did.
That's just your human being.
She used her back massager on my back.
It.
Yeah.
She didn't use it on your...
What's up, Mom? Did you wash it first, bitch? I hope. She didn't, she couldn't just tell me what it was. But I stole it. That was my first vibrator. Did that make it into the last podcast?
If it didn't, be sure and put it in this one.
No, she's listening. Is it still boring now, Mom? How boring is
the podcast? Is it boring now?
Is it boring now? Or are you feeling a little tightness in your chest? Because you've been outed as a masturbator. Anyway, it's all good. What were we talking about? Laura and I went out to eat, okay?
Lara.
Oh, fuck. It's hard to do it every time.
Well, I'm just going to remind you every time.
No, I want to get it right.
You're like a friend of mine now.
Listen, oh my God,
can I tell the story? Okay.
Yeah, I write her. I just want to tell you guys, I text her once. I'm like, where?
Annie and I went out to coffee one time. And Annie and I went out to coffee one time. And a man was laying on his horn on Melrose. There just was a car stopped in front of him with its hazards on, laying on his horn on Melrose behind the one stop, the other one. And Annie ran. I suck so bad at telling stories. and Annie ran out to the guy. I always forget what I'm talking about. The next lane, the next block up, it was going to be a parking lane anyway. So the guy was going to have to move out of the way anyway in less than a block. Annie went up to the guy, and she was just like, I don't even know what you said. I didn't hear you.
Okay, so the guy's laying on
She was going like this.
I just went, it's even. Like what you're doing and what this guy's doing, they're even. He goes, this guy's a fucking asshole. He's like still beeping the horn.
Which he's not. He just has his hazards on.
Listen, we're all eating outside. Like we're all, like there's so many people enjoying a night.
Beautiful.
And so the guy's laying on the horn, like he's in this rage where he's like, I'm right. And I just went out and I went, hey man, like you're not, like you're both equally shitty. Like this guy maybe is blocking traffic, but what the fuck are you doing? You're not helping anyone. So now you're trapped and this is like so loud.
That is the kind of thing I think should be a Prozac commercial. I don't think it should just be someone peacefully looking out a window. That's no one's rock bottom. I think it should be this guy. I'm serious, because that stuff treats irritability too.
I was trying to help
him.
That
guy had lost his fucking mind. He was not happy. He shouldn't be out in the world. He sure as shit shouldn't be in a car. He pulled up next to the guy afterwards.
Yeah. And he said, fuck you too.
Yelled at the guy. He called Annie a cunt. He called the guy a cunt. He fucking...
It was my dad. I was like, Daddy.
He lost he had no control, or I fully believe that he had no control over himself in that moment.
Yeah, he was in a full rage. Like
He was not in
when I
control.
say it was for over a full minute, like 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Because I was doing
at least 2 minutes.
And I honestly was just like, I want to try to give this person like a moment to take a breath. Like I was just like, it's just not like what you think it is.
Right.
It's just not where it's at. And there's like, fuck you too. I was like just laughing. Like I was like, oh,
He said, fuck you too. And then it was kind of taunty at that point.
Did I get rude?
I mean, wouldn't you say you did? Because I
don't
would have in that
remember.
situation. If then the person's like, fuck
And
you,
I was
then
like,
it becomes
all
a
right,
little bit
fucking
like,
wrong, whatever. But here's the thing. I try to be really like not crazy in traffic. I really try to be because it's so, first of all, it's so hacky.
It can
in
ruin your
traffic.
life. It can ruin your life. Traffic
Don't
is
be a
such a big percentage of
Don't
your
be a
time.
hacky traffic person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. It's also just
doesn't
negative
matter.
energy. And you can just deal with like, you're like, I'm in this.
And you have no control over it. You have no control. Just fucking accept it. Put
Yeah,
on
it's just
music you
done.
like. Text, who gives a shit? If you're stopped.
And also, it's like you don't know what's going on. Maybe his wife
Look
is
at your
giving birth in the
Instagram.
back of the fucking.
Maybe his wife died that day and he just wants to fucking put his hazards on, go get some ramen because he's not cooking.
He's not gonna fucking cook. His wife's dead.
His
She always
wife
did the
died
cooking.
that day. Wow. And you're going to hunk
That's
at a guy
really
for
fucked
2
up.
minutes.
I mean, he
the
did have a
day
young
his
lady in
wife-
the passenger
I mean,
side.
as if fuck, should someone else bring him ramen if his wife died that day? Yeah, I'm thinking he shouldn't have to go get his own
And
takeout.
also, he did
but
already have a girlfriend like that fast after.
wow, she really should at least get him ramen.
I just feel
You
like
know?
if your boyfriend's wife dies, you should get him ramen.
Wow, your boyfriend's wife died today and you're not even going to offer him ramen?
Also, you're not gonna pop out of the car and maybe like be the one that tells the guy like.
I know that you guys are together now, but he still had feelings for her. That's still going to be a horrible
That was
day
his
for
wife.
him.
That was his wife.
Just if that day
You were
you're not
side
going to be the
piece.
one to get takeout, which day are you?
and if you want to be the wife ever, which I don't think you want to be, you better get him some fucking ramen.
I don't think you're going to be a very good wife if you're not getting him ramen the day his wife dies.
Listen, if you don't let him fuck you in the asshole, you're fucked.
That's more important
Give him
than a
some anal.
birthday. It's more important
really,
than
like,
Valentine's Day,
This
dead
is
wife
like,
day.
He's got to plan a funeral. You better open up those butt cheeks and,
And
let him have
honestly,
it.
why are you getting just ramen for him the day his wife died?
Yeah, get him
Unless
something
he
else. Well,
said that's
soup
what
is
he
kind
was
of
craving,
soothing.
I'd be like, get me like fried chicken, mashed potatoes,
Ooh,
comfort
well,
food.
his wife used to make that for him.
I don't think his wife made fried chicken or
was
he
too
wouldn't have a
true.
girlfriend.
It was too true. That's true.
Maybe
he was
someone
fit.
should have
He was
cooked a little
young,
bit more,
too.
are we thinking?
This was a lot to
Are
happen.
we
to such a
thinking
young
someone
man.
could have cooked a little bit more and
She
then
could have
maybe...
cooked more. I don't think she was putting out either. She wasn't putting out.
Obviously, she wasn't putting out.
Why is he going to another woman?
Yeah.
And not that you have to put out in a relationship, but it's like,
Well, I'll tell you why he's not going to another woman, and that's for her to pick up ramen
yeah,
because she's not doing that either.
maybe he loves her because she wasn't being very good girlfriend. Maybe he just loves who she is. She stuck with him while he had a wife.
Should we play this game about the guy who now honked for so
Okay,
long?
now this guy, all right, this is what happened. He actually was in a terrible accident.
Everything's going really well for him. He just got promoted. What a fucking asshole. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that guy, I was going to say his dick got cut off recently, but
It did, but still.
but even without a dick, he has so much money now. He got that promotion he wanted. Honestly, I think the dick was getting in the way. His dick was getting in the way of his own success. And what he really needed was he just needed to let loose, you know? He just wanted to drive down one lane for one block.
I'm about
and then
to
have to get
tie-
out of the way because because there were parked cars one
Yeah.
block ahead, but there was one block. He's like, there's one block in front of this ramen place. I just want
Wow.
to drive right by because last time I did this, I had a dick and now I don't have one. But what were you going to say?
He doesn't have a dick. You know what would really bring things full circle is I read a thing that said that when women are PMSy, it's because our testosterone levels are the highest that they get during the month. So women PMSing, that's the closest we ever come to acting like men. And men bitch about it all the fucking time. Guess what it's like to deal with, you guys?
Wow, and you know what? I did want to say something about that. I'm about to get my period and my voice is getting pretty fucking low, isn't it? My mustache is getting kind of thick and I can fucking bench press more. So, do you guys get it? My fucking balls are about to drop.
Actually, period time is the best time to exercise. It's the most important, and it's the time when you least want to do it. I did so much online research trying to excuse myself from my exercise routine one day and found out that it actually,
The opposite.
literally not one source was like,
Also,
yeah, skip your workout.
Banging is good for it.
Banging?
Yeah, having sex on your period is good for your period.
I know you want it the most,
But it's good for it.
which is weird. You would think ovulation.
Nope.
I felt so relieved. I thought there was something evolutionarily wrong with me that I wanted to have sex on my period.
I know, it's really fun.
And it actually is everybody. Everyone gets horny on their period.
So, kids, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much, guys.
No, wait, what time is it? How long have we been going?
it says an hour and a half, but we were going for like 35 minutes before it, so we're somewhere around 50 minutes, I think.
Oh my fucking God.
Wow,
this guy
a beautiful
can check his
mind
fucking phone.
over here.
Listen,
Look at
he
this
can
guy.
check his fucking phone.
Matt Damon.
I know,
in the
feels like he
kitchen
just
right
solved
now.
the whole fucking.
I know, wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Well,
I
at
have
least
to tell
now
you
you can have something on your walls. He can do math equations.
I have to tell you an Artie Lang's joke that is too racist for me to tell on here.
Tell me.
That I'll tell you off of here, and you guys are gonna just have to be teased by it. And he told it on a Race Wars episode once, and you're gonna have to go back and listen to
Just
old Race
because
Wars
I'm white
episodes.
doesn't mean I love racism.
It's not a lovable
No, I
race,
know.
but it was a
will
different
listen.
time when it was a good structured joke.
I will listen. What would my problem be if I was like, no, don't tell me the joke. I'm a loser.
Well, it's more racist to be like, I can't hear it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think.
I think that there's a good balance where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, tell me after. Where I'm not like, oh my God, no, pause it now. I can't fucking wait to hear it.
She's like, horny on my period. I've never been more horny in my life than right now. If you tease the N-word, and there's no N-word in it or anything.
I'm
but
available to receive the joke after the podcast.
Thank you
And I think we
so
can all
much.
agree that that is the perfect amount of racism. Thank you so much. I've been Annie Letterman.
Thank you. This is Lara Beitz. We'll tune into us next week on the episode that's probably just going to be me. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
and
next
listening.
week's episode. I thought that you were saying this when you're going to edit me out, which would be
You're
really
not gonna
funny.
be in
That
it.
would be so fucked up. But
We're
that
not
would
gonna
also
edit you out. We're just
it
gonna-
edits clean. I mean, it would be no problem to do that. Would it, Anthony? You can do that, right?
No.
We're going to just put someone that's a little more respectful, and we're going to superimpose someone that's a little more respectful about the space they've been invited into.
I would never
And
stop laughing if you cut me out of this episode.
We're cutting. It's actually, we have this
would
fake
never
camera
stop laughing.
here because you're actually not, it's actually coming from here, and you're not going to be in the shot. But we just like to make people feel comfy. Comfy. And then if they say something funny, we leave them in, but you didn't yet. So
I said a lot of stuff I
No, you
don't want
did.
anybody to
By
see.
the way-
I said, how do you bring that out of people?
it's just a natural riff.
I've said so many things that I really don't want to share
Cancel
with anybody.
Network. This is called the Cancel Network. You come on here, you get canceled.
I feel like it would be more fun if you had titty tassels to offer your guests too. I would absolutely.
I do
put
have
on-
like lots of do you want a sword?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. It just feels nice to be asked.
Isn't it fun?
This one is
I
reminds
know,
me of
we've
my
been
last.
Wait, this really like I was just talking about this.
Last boyfriend.
Have you had guys, a lot of guys in your life not be able to get up? Because it's becoming more prevalent. And sometimes it's younger guys too. It's not just the older ones.
I've definitely had it happen.
I take it as a compliment.
I've
I think
had
they're
it happen.
nervous.
I'm willing to admit to an amount that is a normal amount. I'm not totally prepared to admit to it happening a ton.
It happens a lot to me.
It definitely has happened more than never.
It happens a lot to me. I think it's because I'm so tight. I'm probably so tight and perfect.
I think it happens to me a lot because I'm like, get it up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is your problem?
Wait,
Get
can
your
I tell
dick
you that I
hard.
am working on a joke that's similar to this?
Shame.
I'm working on a joke that's similar to this.
Get hard, you loser.
So don't
And
try
then they
to
don't.
play. Don't try to make it like I stole it. Just saying.
What's your joke?
Where I go like I don't know why they can't get it fucking hard, and I do that.
Oh, that's funny.
But anyway, it's not fully written, but I have been working on it. I just don't want her to think because you guys are watching and whatever.
I'm kind of mad that I hadn't already written that bit because that is fun. I would
get it.
absolutely do it.
And
I
the
would tell
problem
that.
The problem is, it would be funny for you because your voice is so high.
Get your fucking dick hard. I can go low. I can go low.
I can't go high. I can.
I can go high. I can. You did. That's pretty good.
It like breaks. I do have a damaged voice.
How funny would it be if you started trying to talk in a high voice?
Wait, don't you think it's funny that we have the opposite voice thing?
I
Working
guess
together.
now.
We're a team.
This is good.
By the way, do you know what I liked that what we did was making the stories about the people in the subways. This is now in the
Yeah, that was
subways, in the
fun.
cars. Here's what I would like to tell you guys. This is the part of the podcast where we talk about how great we were on the podcast.
Oh my God, we did a really good job on this podcast
We're
just
so
now.
good at
Once
it.
you edit around everything we said, we really aced
It's just
going to
be us talking about how good the podcast
Just leave
is.
the sword stuff in.
This is
Actually,
good.
I think it would be really funny.
Sword time.
Anthony, is there something you can do where you like make every other minute a sword minute?
Yeah, can you edit us in going like, chop that?
The most-
This is, you should put in every time we want to edit something, I would go, chop. Can you do that?
I just give those
Anthony, I'm
impossible.
gonna make some goddamn money one day, and you're gonna get a fucking little bit of it.
Anthony, you have $20 coming your way.
Anthony, one day
Maybe
again, you might
sooner
even
than
get
you think.
100 buckaroos. You never know.
100 buckaroos.
But that's for 100
money,
podcasts.
money. $100, 100 podcasts. That's the deal. You agreed to it now. The $100 comes whenever.
Have you
not
ever seen one of my
necessarily.
sword sets at the store? Sometimes I bring it on
No.
stage. Well, sometimes, listen, when you go up late, but I have, you kind of like, what's funny about
So
Lara,
fucking funny with the sword on stage.
this is what's funny with Lara, about Lara.
What's
Okay,
funny?
everyone's excuse about late night and not doing well on late night doesn't work because Lara's been killing with like 4 people in the
Thank
audience.
you.
It's so annoying.
That means a lot.
But it's true. But so people are like, oh, I fucking have to go up late and blah, 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 blah. And then Lara's just like killing after them, which is truly the funniest thing to watch.
Thank you.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about, I think. The most, your friends. Okay,
I don't
but
know
anyway,
a lot of
we'll
stuff.
talk
I
shit
know
after
this sword is fun.
But so,
and also,
I go on stage sometimes
a
late night.
different subject.
Late night, I bring on a sword.
different
I don't
subject.
address it, but I use it as...
You don't address it?
No, I'm just sword girl.
That's
So then
really
you bring it
funny.
on, and then you do the jokes, and in between the jokes, you go, wake up, like you smack it on the table.
I'm having fun trying to make mine disappear. You know what I mean? Just a perspective thing.
You should try putting
I
it
can
inside
make it
you.
look like
We'll get so much money on the Patreon.
a pee-pee.
Mine's bloody.
The last 45 minutes of the podcast is
This is
just
so
us
fun.
trying to...
By the way, some people aren't watching; they're just hearing it.
Oh, no shit,
people
some
are
people
listening.
aren't watching.
Wow.
I mean, I'm saying
no, it's fine. Listen,
anything
you
in
come
the
on
world,
a hit
some people aren't doing it.
podcast.
Some
you
people
talk
aren't
shit.
awake right now. Some
Yeah,
people
come
aren't
on a
breathing
hip-
right now.
Did you
Some
do
people
this
are
on?
dead.
Did you do this on About Last Night? Did you disrespect Brad Williams like this?
I didn't. I never would.
Did
You're
you
right.
disrespect Adam Ray like this? Did you do this to Argus? Did you give Argus more respect than me? Wow. Find out the true Lara.
I'm learning about myself.
I think you have two
and I don't like
sides.
what I'm
I
seeing,
think
honestly.
there's a Laura inside you that's a real cunt. I think Laura's very sweet, very funny, and Laura's a fucking bitch. Anyway, I've been Amy Letterman. This is Lara
I
Beitz.
was also here. It's Lara Beitz.
Yeah, just say it right. Don't fuck around. And it's
Just
Amy
fucking say it
Letterman.
right.
If you don't know how to say this at this point, you're watching
If you
this
don't know how to
podcast.
say her name at this point, you're kind of a fucking idiot.
I have hyperhidrosis. We have no secrets here, okay?
What's
We have no
hyperhidrosis?
secrets. Look at my
Sweating?
armpits, yeah.
I use certain dry,
I
so
used
I
to,
never sweat.
but it hurts. How often do you use it?
Nightly or every other night.
That often?
Yeah.
It really dries up my armpits and
It
hurts.
itches my armpits like
hurts
you
so
wouldn't
bad.
believe.
You guys,
for
it's
about an
this-
hour
okay.
after I use it, and then I just itch myself to sleep, and I'm fine. And the next day, I'm fine.
So painful. Okay,
take
so
it at
it's
night.
a, it's a.
I do it at night, put it on
They
at
don't
night.
even sell it at some places anymore, but
You can get it on Amazon.
You
You can get it on Amazon. It's cheap.
If you have sweaty armpits, do it. Don't. If you have another sweaty area, I can't condone it. Like, don't like put it in your ass crack or something. I don't know how that'll work. But you put it on at night.
Oh my
Your
god! Can
armpits
you
have to be
imagine
dry
making your
first.
ass that itchy?
Have you ever shaved your asshole in your life?
Yeah. Every
I can imagine
fucking
it.
second of the day, I'm shaving my
imagine-
asshole.
listen,
Are you kidding me?
I got a butt fro right now, and you guys know
I
you want
fucking
it.
invented shaving my asshole.
I
Have you ever
invented
heard my
not.
laser hair removal bit? No one goes straight to laser removing the hair on its surface. You shave it for fucking 20 years first.
That's when I first started shaving my mustache. Was when I was getting laser hair removal.
Really?
And then I continued to shave it. Now I thread it, but I met a woman at Target and she said, I'll give you free Botox. I go, I don't want to do Botox.
What a
and she
bitch.
said, well, it was because of something
You
she
met
was
a
puzzled.
woman?
She
You
was
met a
wood.
wood
She was actually a
man
wood man. It's very
at
weird.
Target and she offered you free Botox?
Yeah, you know how they said
Did
that?
you take it?
You know how they said that Pinocchio wasn't a real boy? He actually was. He grew into a wood man and he was at Target and I was talking to him. No, I was looking for a leopard print for Catty Daddy. I don't know if you've seen Catty
Oh my
Daddy.
god, I looked down and I thought that was a part of your body. It was like, Annie, oh my god, are you okay?
It looks like a pussy right
I thought
there.
it was your leg. I thought your leg
No,
was
this is an
bleeding.
arm.
It's
This
a
is-
bleeding. It's
the
an arm
Stannies
gash.
understand
I was
about
hoping
the-
she would bend over and pick it up, but I'm not going to. I can't really. Can we pick it up with
I
our
like my
swords?
pants, so I'll show you guys my pants. You guys know I like to test drive pants, so we might be returning them.
I thought that was her leg. I was like, oh my god, Annie, are you okay? You guys were there for that part.
Insannies know that my mom threw this on stage when I was headlining at.
No way.
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch.
That's-
Anyway, and she's never allowed to see me perform live again.
What? Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me?
She did it during. I was bombing, by the way. I wasn't doing well. I was headlining a full show. I was packed. It was almost sold out. It was in at the Punchline Philadelphia. I
What
was,
the fuck?
I was having a panic attack all day because I was like, I really need to work on getting a special. I don't have anything. I need to like really focus on my jokes. I can't be doing crowd work and riffing and stuff. Literally snuck in a wrapped present. She snuck it in. She drove me in. She snuck it in a jacket. She smuggled it in like she had fucking watches for sale and like a trench coat. Walks, sits in. I'm like 10, 15 minutes in. It's not going well. I'm sweating. I'm like, oh God. I just went in too nervous. I had too much of a plan that wasn't working. And then she goes, hey, and throws it. So then the audience doesn't know who I am.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Audience doesn't know who I am. I have to explain who I am. I now have to explain who my mother is. I have to do all this whole thing. And then I just bombed the rest of it. It was such a nightmare. So mad. We've worked through it.
What did you do afterwards? What did
I
you
was
say
so
to your
livid.
mom?
I was so livid. I was so mad. I cried. I screamed. And, we worked it out because she's my mommy and I love her. But goddamn, it was rough. She also, my mom has gotten at every point in...
Does she have mental illness?
She has an attention problem. She has a problem with attention.
Is she like you?
She's
I mean,
not.
this would be an attention problem if we weren't professional comedians.
But here's the thing, like, my dad is very, very funny, and he's very skilled with words, and he listens, and he's quick, and I got that from him. So we all like attention. Both of my parents are attention seekers, but my dad has, like, learned how to, he just has a natural flow to it, so I got that from him. So we have, like, structure to our jokes. We can spit out, like, a well-written joke just from our heads. My mother is like, blah, 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 blah. So she wants attention, but she's just like flailing around and it doesn't work. And my older brother's also like that. And my twin brother, I'm just outing them. But they're all good people, but there's team fun and then there's team responsibility. And there's 3 of us on one end and 2 of them on the other. And 3 of us are really funny.
How many of you are there total?
There's 5 total of us.
Okay, all right.
Including parents. But my brother...
I thought you had 2 brothers and you're like, there's 3 of us on one end and 2 on the other. And I'm like, that's not 3.
Well, there's a cool side and a not as cool side. But also the other uncool side's still cool. They're just not as cool as us.
Wait, you have 4 brothers or 2?
I have 2 brothers, but one of them is funny. And by the way, my one brother I don't think is as funny.
Do they know who they are?
Yeah.
Does he not think that he's not that funny?
Listen,
The
they're
unfunny
all
one?
fun. Let's just say this.
I've been
I mean,
on many dates with men who thought that they were
That's right.
funny and were not.
He just doesn't, he shoots his shot. Now, my one brother, what he does is he waits all family vacation. He observes, he watches, he lays low. And then he comes in with the joke of the whole vacation. Like he'll just fucking, he just pops in with it and it's like the funniest thing you've ever heard. My other brother is just like trying to do pranks and it's just like a little exhausting. And you see it coming, you're like, oh no, like, oh, did you pretend the pot burned you? You know what I mean?
So wait, which one's the funny one to you?
Well, we're not going to like talk about who it is. Here's the thing. I love my brother
They
so
both
much.
sound
And they're
kind of
precious.
funny.
They are funny. They both are funny. One's better at like...
I think that you think the prank one is less funny, but he sounds fun.
He is
I think
fun.
maybe you
They're
don't
all
like
fun.
being
My whole family's
pranked.
fun.
Maybe? Do you not like the pranks?
Well, let me just say that I don't mind being pranked if it's funny. It's not like he's pranking
Can you
us.
give
It's
me
just-
an example of a prank that he did to you that was not funny
It's
that you
not
didn't
a
like?
prank, but okay, so I'll tell you about what happened on our family vacation, and this is where, okay.
I love that you guys still go on family vacations, by the
Well-
way. I literally had no idea that adult families did that.
Well, I started us going on family. My dad in 2011, he had to go in for like emergency heart surgery. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's boring you. My dad fucking almost died and you fucking so sorry. No, she's a fucking bitch. We're fucking editing.
Oh my God, you're totally
going
to use that as like the Instagram clip
It's
of
so
this.
funny that you think Anthony makes clips. Anyway, so it's so cute.
I said you.
Oh, maybe I will. I'll try to make clips. Let's give Anthony a break.
I feel
He's
so bad
working
that I
so hard.
yawned while you told me about your dad's
but
emergency heart
Anthony
surgery.
He's overworked. He's back there. He's texting. He's busy. He's a busy
does
guy.
this to me.
Anyway, so no, I don't care. You're fucking sleepy, bitch. You've been fucking traveling.
Thank you.
You know, it's very tiring to just be receiving so much.
I know. I've been saying thank you to so many people.
She's so good though.
Everyone's like, you're so funny. I'm
It-
like, thank you so much. I have to act like it's like a surprise. It's like the first time I ever heard it.
well, the fun
ever heard
part is that
well, oh my God, thank you so much for
you're
your kind
actually
words.
good, because if you weren't good, bitch, this would be a different relationship.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I would be nice to you and stuff.
Well, yeah,
but I
of
would just be
course.
like, what's going on here? Why is this person getting things? But that's why it's funny that people would try to make up rumors or like come up with some excuse where it's like not funny. It's like, watch the set.
People are making up rumors about me.
Watch the set. They
What
do
are
it to me,
the
too.
What are the rumors? But yeah, you're right. That is just them.
They're just jealous. They
Being
just don't want to
jealous.
work on their own thing.
Yeah.
It's not even jealous too. It's more like, because jealousy is this too. It's when you see someone getting something you want, rather than going, how can I do this? What can I do? What am I not doing? Where do I improve? How do I work harder? She's yawning again.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. My dad almost died. But it's fine. He almost fucking died. But he lived. How boring. That is boring. That is boring.
I'm sorry. My dad died of his first heart attack. You'll forgive me for not weeping
My dad's had a few.
at the story of the time your dad survived. Oh, wow.
It is a pretty good story. But no, after that happened, we were like, let's go on family vacation. So anyway, so let's go into the family vacation thing. And you guys do your fucking work and stop spreading rumors about the funniest bitches in town. Anyway, so my daddy, we go on vacation. It was when Vine was still around. We were doing like little Vine. I was coming up with Vine videos for, I guess people were all brainstorming. Little, whatever. We did 2. They were funny. So then my older brother goes, fuck, I said which one? One of my brothers. He could be older. He could be my twin brother. We don't know. He goes, I want to do one where I'm peeing. And then I'm eating asparagus, and then I go into pee. And
you think your twin is the funnier one? That makes sense. You guys are twins.
Yeah, he's my twin, but he's also funny. But anyway, so my older brother's like, we'll just out him. He's done. Sorry, you're done in this town. You'll never make it as a kid.
But also, she thinks your twin's funnier. They're twins.
Yeah, you're still funny. You're still funny.
However, I'm sure you're
great. You should be embarrassed by this. So he goes, let's do a Vine video where I'm eating asparagus. Then we go into the bathroom, and I'm peeing, and then someone's going like, ew, pee you. And we're like, that's not funny. Like, that's not funny.
Who would smell your pee in the bathroom anyway?
Asparagus smells bad.
Yeah, but what kind of sick fuck would have the audacity to comment on the way someone else's pee smells?
But it's also just like, and then we're in the bathroom with you. It's like, who's shooting it? What's happening? So, but the other Vines before that had been 2 Vines where we had my baby niece with the house we had rented, where we go like, do you smell gas? And then someone goes, where's the baby? She's trying not to yawn. It's so funny. Where's the baby? And then and then it's a picture of my niece playing with a gas can, and then the house blows up and she burned.
That's funny.
Okay. The second one was we go like, someone's holding the baby, right? And they go, oh my God, she's in a little dress. And we go, oh my God, is it a full moon tonight? And then it was like, oh, and then you go back and it's my dog dressed in the same outfit. And you're just like, it makes you look like you're so upset trying not to yawn. She's like, it looks like she's like, you know what it looks like? She's smelling asparagus pee. It honestly looks like that's what's happening.
Did you really give your niece a gas can to play with?
No, it was empty.
But how did you get her to engage with it?
She was just like crawling by it.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
So I'll show them to you. I'll post them on the Instagram. So then these were funny ones. So then we flashback to my dog and the
your
thing.
Baby needs a can of gas. I'm not a fucking idiot. I don't think you are either.
Listen, keep yawning, bitch. You're cut out. It doesn't even matter because you're cut so far out of this episode. You've been so disrespectful. But this is about respect. I bring people on here that are going to fucking bow down. Give me what I deserve. All right? I'm the prince of comedy, not D'Elia.
Nope.
D'Elia doesn't know I call him that, but I call Joe Rogan the king and he's the prince.
You just gave him a great nickname and then...
The prince of comedy. You don't even get to know about it.
Rogan, D'Elia, let's rank all the comedians. No, let's not ever do that.
Let's rank them. First, we're tied as number 1, and then I don't even know any other comedians.
That's it.
There's no other
Never
comedians.
heard of him.
I've actually
sorry.
never
Who are you
heard
talking to? Never heard of him.
And honestly, all the people I booked on the show before Lara were just because I didn't know her yet. So
they were just to get a good fan base so that when I came on,
people were like, bam.
People would know.
But anyway, so imagine how bad the asparagus thing is.
Is that a saddle or a leather mask of some kind?
It's like a leather mask. Some guy, okay, I do want people to send me props and fun things for the podcast, but it is weird when you show up at the store to give them to me and then you want me to hang out
with
for
a leather mask. Yeah, try not showing up at the store with a leather mask every day of your life forever.
So if you show up with the weapon I want as a present, but you can send them to the Comedy Store. Look up the address online, send that shit. Now, anyway, before this completely derails, so my brother wants to do the asparagus thing. We're all like, that's not funny. We've already done these really funny ones. So then he orders asparagus. He's like, no, you guys are wrong. It's funny. He orders asparagus, and the asparagus comes out, and it's so shriveled up. It's like the worst asparagus you've ever seen. And my twin brother goes, see, even God doesn't want you to do this, or whatever, like, and points at the asparagus. He said it somehow, and it was like the funniest thing of the whole thing. And anyway, Max, I love you. My twin brother, by the way, you should follow him on Twitter, Max Letterman. He's the Celtics. He works for the NBC Sports Boston. He's the shit. All right, let's get out of here. Do you have anything to plug? This is coming out Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Lights Out on Thursday.
Okay,
what's
so
the
this
date?
is gonna come out in the morning.
I'll be
So,
on Lights Out on what's 7 plus 3? 10.
10.
I'm gonna be on Lights Out with David Spade on Comedy Central on the 10th and on the 15th.
Great. So guys, tune in tonight if you're watching this live.
Oh, cool.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then tune on the other one. Come see us at the Comedy Store. We're there every night. It's so fun. Come see us when Laura's going on after me.
Not tonight. I'm doing laundry. Oh, but this is in the past now, so never mind. I've done my laundry.
This is fun. This is my new bit. Anyway, I'm going to be at Go Bananas, Cincinnati, October 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Come fucking see me. Don't embarrass me, please. Just, can I sell out one fucking show once in my life? I
Don't
need to
throw
make
a
some
fucking
money.
severed limb on the stage either.
Come
That's
on.
insane.
And don't
that you
come
did
in.
that.
Don't do that. But if you do want to bring like fun weapons, then
Can't believe your
'cause I
mom
can't
threw
travel
the
with them.
fucking arm on stage during your show.
Anyway, I love you, Mom. Thanks for listening. I know you're bored.
Mom, you should have turned this off. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks, Anthony.
What'd you think?
That was so funny.
That was good.
That was good.
That was a
right?
good one, right?